How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sue. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so very much. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to get back to the amazing Cliff Richard, and we're going to go back to 1979 for his song, We Don't Talk Anymore. And I remember this song very well. There was a couple at the end of the 1970s that he had out that I really do like a lot. And I had a number of subscribers ask me for more of his stuff. So today that is exactly what we're going to do. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And if you have not subscribe to the channel, please do so. It really does help me to grow. Okay, here we go from 1979, the legendary Cliff Richard, and We Don't Talk Anymore. And this is the official music video. So really one of the early official videos, which will be fun to see. Here we go. Love it.
Well, it really doesn't matter to me.
This is such a great song. I really like it. It's just got that pop 1970s kind of sensibility just written all over it. I really like that we can see a video for this, and it's just so funny. Back then, there weren't a lot of like kind of story related kind of videos, so they used a lot of the lights and some of these like, you know, effects on here where it was like you could see the person like over and over and over again. And this was a perfect example of that. You know, it has a bit of a smoke kind of like dry ice kind of look around it as well, kind of like to pump up just the performance, I guess, of the particular song, which I think is really cool. But wow, he's a good singer. He is so fantastic. When he hits that high note, when he says, "We don't talk anymore," and that falsetto, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And he was such a cutie. My God, he was handsome. He is just so great. And, you know, I'm starting to listen to more of his stuff because really, you know, in Canada and probably in the US, we were not, we just didn't hear Cliff Richard like you guys did in the UK. And so these kind of songs, like this particular song, are what I knew of Cliff Richard from back in the day when I was a kid. So that is such a great song. This is like a pop classic. He is so good. All right, let's rewind this a little bit.
It's so funny how we don't talk anymore. We don't talk. Well, it really doesn't matter to me. I guess your leaving was meant to be. It's down to you now. wanna be free. Well, I hope you know which way to go. You're on your own again. Don't come crying to me when you're the lonely one. Remember what you've done. Oh, it's so funny how we don't talk anymore. It's so funny why we don't talk anymore. But I ain't losing sleep. I ain't counting sheep. No, no, no. It's so funny how we don't talk anymore.
I love that. I just don't think that his falsetto gets enough attention. Man, he had a fantastic falsetto. What a great singer he is. This song was really a big hit. It sold over 4 million copies of this single alone. And it was actually interesting because apparently at the end of the 1970s, he was kind of having a bit of a resurgence, I guess, of his career. And he was actually given, just before his 39th birthday, the Order of the British Empire. And that really kind of solidified his comeback. And it really kind of just kept him going throughout the 80s and 90s. And in fact, because this song came out in 1979, it went into the 1980s, and apparently he was at the time one of the only artists that had a hit on the Hot 100s charts in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. So well done to Cliff. Now, I'm sure there may have been other people since then who have done it, but I think he was possibly the first one to do that, which I think is absolutely incredible. The longevity and the talent that it takes to be able to put out quality work decade after decade after decade is absolutely enormous. Most people can't do that. I mean, a lot of bands and singers only last 5-10 years and then you don't ever hear from them again. So to be able to last that long, have that career still going after all that time is very, very impressive. So here's a little fun fact about this particular song. In 1981, I believe in August of 1981, is when MTV started. And this particular song was the 6th song that was actually played on MTV when it first started on its very first day. If you'd like to hear more of Cliff Richard stuff, please put it down in the comments and maybe you can tell me your favorite song or a song that you'd like me to do by him, and I'll do my best to get to as many of them as I possibly can. And if you'd like to hear other videos that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video. A couple will pop up. Maybe they'll be Cliff Richard songs. And if you're interested, you could check them out. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, you may want to consider becoming a member of my channel. And if you do, just click on the join button. It'll give you all the information that you could possibly need. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.